Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to build my expandable secret room behind a staircase. Now, I built one of these in the past, however, it was a little bit more bulky and also it was not expandable. So if we click this button right here, our staircase opens up and we can go ahead inside our secret little room. Of course, you don't have to have your button right there. I'm gonna have the input so you can hide your button and all that good stuff. And then when we're in here, we can close up behind us. And then when we're ready to leave, we just click it again and it opens up. And we can go ahead and walk right outside. Now, of course, like I said, it is very much expandable. It can go up to 15 blocks. So if I click this button right here, our whole entire staircase opens up. And if I click the button again, it closes. And then I built another one over here in case you want to do maybe a little weird design in it as well. As you can see, it opens up, but then it has like little layers inside here. So if you want to have different rooms for each little layer, you could do that. And we're going to close it up like so. So let's just start building this thing, guys. It's actually a very, very easy build. All right, guys, so for this redstone tutorial, I'm going to be trying something a little bit new. I'm going to have individual layers for in case you have to dig down more than the initial dig down. So for this build, we're going to need a 4x6 spacing. We're also going to have to dig down 3. However, the orange wool is going to be, we're going to have to dig down 4. And then the purple wool, we're going to have enough room to dig down 5. So if you like this little layout right here, let me know in the comment section below if I should just keep it or if I should just stay the way I was doing my redstone tutorials in the past. So here's a little overhead view if you want to like pause the video and build the layout. So, well, I'm going to be starting it right now, and also this is just in case you want to expand it over here. That's the reason for that. So for this build, we're going to need 7 sticky pistons, 2 regular pistons. Of course, if you decide to extend it out more, you're going to need a buttload more sticky pistons and all that good stuff. But I'm going to be doing the small one right over there. We're also going to need 6 redstone repeaters, 5 redstone torches, 9 redstone dust, 2 buttons, some blocks of choice. I'm going to be using quartz as my walling, and my stairs is going to be quartz as well. And I'm going to be using smooth sandstone as my flooring. So I'm going to take these 2 out for now. And then we're going to be using green wool and yellow wool, and we can use red wool, why not? But I'm going to stick into green wool. I always use green wool. So once you got your 4x6 spacing and you've dug down your 3, come to the bottom left-hand corner and just count over 2 blocks. So 1, 2, and then right here we're going to put 2 blocks like so, and we're going to put dust right on top of them. And then on the inside right here, we're going to put 2 torches facing off the blocks like that. Next, what I want you to do is put 2 sticky pistons right above these torches, and then 2 down here right next to them like that. You can go ahead and put your stairs right here. This is going to be the front of your stairs for the bottom layered stairs. So when it comes down, you can walk through the door. And then on this side, right next to these 2 extended sticky pistons, we're going to put a block right next to this one. And then we're going to put redstone dust down here first, and then put another block right above this redstone dust. Then we're going to put 2 torches right here, and then take out your block of choice. I'm going to be using smooth sandstone as my flooring. We're going to put 2 blocks of choice right above these torches, like that. And then we're going to put 2 more sticky pistons facing upwards. And then we can go ahead and go on this side and put our 2 staircases on this side. So there we go. We got our staircases in, and we got our sticky pistons in. And we just got to use 1 more sticky piston later on for the input. Next, what we're going to do is going into these 2 blocks right here with the torches on, we're going to put a repeater on 2 ticks and another repeater on 2 ticks. Put redstone dust behind this repeater on the left-hand side. Then down here, we're going to put a torch coming off this block right here. So put a torch coming off the block. And then actually what I want you to do is delete right here. I should have did this before. And then I want you to take out a lever. We don't need the lever for the build, but it's just good to have while we're building it. And we're going to flip this down. Make sure your lever's off. Your torch is off. You want this lever down at all times until we're completely done with the build. So let's get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. And then we're going to put a block right above this off torch like so. Next, what I want you to do is swing down here where we put that redstone dust right below this block. And we're going to put a regular piston facing upwards with a piece of sand on top. I didn't take out sand either. We're going to need 2 pieces of sand for this build. So just get 2 sand. And we're going to put a piece of sand right above our piston. Then coming out of the sand block, we're going to put a repeater going into this block that has that torch on it over here. So I'm just going to leave that open like that. And we're going to put a repeater going into this block, set it to 3 ticks delay. Next, what we can do is actually, we could just put our block right above, back over this, might as well. Next, we're going to do swing back over here where we put those 2 torches and that dust right there. And we're going to put a block right in front of the dust. And then we're going to come out 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then put 2 repeaters going into this block on 1 tick delay. Put a block up right behind the repeater. Make sure you delete this block. This block has to be deleted because this piston's going to be extending up. And then we're going to come out above the block with the torch on it. And and then we're going to swing it over here, and then we're just going to put dust all along these blocks connecting into this dust. So just bring out your dust and swing it all the way around like that. And now it should open up and close. So if we click up this lever, it opens up. And if we click down the lever, it closes. See, beautiful, completely done. Now all we have to do is just put our input in for our buttons. So what we're gonna do is make sure this lever's down, just keep it down at all times until we are completely done, guys. So right over here next to the block with the torch on it, and you should have your lever there, we're gonna put some redstone dust right here. And then down in this hole, we're gonna put a torch like so. Then we're gonna skip 2 blocks and we're gonna put a sticky piston facing that torch. So skip 2, 1, 2, and put a sticky piston on the second block facing towards this torch, and put a block in front of it. Next we're going to do is put a repeater going into our sticky piston on 1 tick delay. Then down here in this, I got a fly flying around my face right now. Down here we're going to put another regular piston facing upwards with a piece of sand right here. Now anything going into this sand block will activate our door. So pretty much if I go this way or this way, it will activate our door. So I'm just going to go up like I did over there on all these builds. I'm just going to put a piece of dust right here going into this sand block. Make sure it's always going into the sand block. If it's going like this, then it won't be going into the sand block. So make sure it is going into that sand block. So I'm going to put a piece of dust here, a piece of dust here. Then we're going to put a block right above our dust. So now this is where I'm going to take out my yellow wool because this is part of my input. We're going to put a block right above this dust. And then we're also, if you're going to do it the exact way I did it over here, we're going to need a slab. So all you have to do is just put a slab here and then make sure it's upside down underneath the slab. Delete this one and then put a repeater going into this block on 1 tick delay. Put a block up behind it so I don't need my slab anymore. Put a block up behind it. Put a piece of dust on top of it. A block of choice on top of the dust. And then the button would go, oh, I didn't want the sand. Where's my quartz? Let me get out my quartz real quick. There it is. We're going to put our quartz block right there and our button here, and that should activate it. Ooh, what happened? Everything is fine. I guess maybe it just wigged out. And pig, really pig? It's because of the pig. The pig ruined the build. Sorry, pig, but you gotta go. Bye. All right. So this should work fine. I don't know why it didn't go. So let's try it again. Oh, I never turned off the. I never turned off the lever. So let's put the lever down. Now let's do it. Okay. So click the button. Goes up. Click the button again. It goes down. Beautiful. So we want to put it back up in the up position. Just always have it in the up position when we're putting blocks around it. So we want to put our button on the inside now. So all I did for my button on the inside, you're going to have to waste repeaters here. If you want to figure out a different way of doing it, that is absolutely fine. But if you want to do it the exact way I did it, all we're going to do is right here where this block of dust is, we're going to come out 3 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come up a block. Put a piece of redstone dust right here. You don't want these 2 connecting, so take out your block of choice again and put it right here to cut off the connection. Put a block right above this dust with a button on the inside. Then coming out of this dust right here, we're going to put 3 repeaters going this way on 1 tick delay. Now the reason why I do that is because if we have a block right here, it's going to activate this sticky piston down here, ruining it. So you have to put 3 repeaters there. It's very expensive, but if you want to do it the exact same way, if we click the button, it opens up. Click the button again, and it closes. Now, when you're placing your blocks around it, make sure it's closed, guys. Make sure this thing's closed while you're placing the blocks around, because if you decide to place the blocks around while it's open like this, see, because pretty much this works like a bud switch, because right now this is supposed to be extended up. So if I put any block near it, I mean down here, see how it extends up and breaks it? So this is technically like a bud switch. So when you do this, and if it breaks like that, what you're gonna have to do is put it back in the up position. And then you're gonna have to delete the top piston and then just put it back in. That's just in case that happens to you. So just like I said, when you're placing blocks around it, just make sure it's in the up position. So like over here, if I want to put some blocks over here, make sure it's in the up position. So I can go ahead and go like that. Put some blocks here. Maybe I want to put some more stairing here. I usually like putting it right in the middle of like 4 stairs. So I'll go like that and put it in the middle of 4 stairs. So when you open it up, it opens up and there's still more stairs on the side of it. And then of course we can come out over here, you know, all that good stuff, and we can come up 1 more staircase so we don't hit our head and all that good stuff. So right now I want to show you guys how to extend it out now. So we're gonna like I said, make sure it's up. It just helps out a lot. It won't make it bud or anything and break it. So make sure it's just always up when you're doing it. So to extend it out, it's very, very easy. So right here where our torches are, so I'm going to just use a different color block while we're extending it out. So let's go with, I'm gonna go with purple. I like purple. So we can go up 13 more. We came out 2, so we can go 13 more. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more from that one. And then we could come out 13 more right here. So, you know, I already did it right there, so I don't have to count anymore. Then we're gonna take out our torches and just put torches all along these blocks. All along the tops of these blocks. Then we're gonna have to use a lot of sticky pistons here. So if you're doing this on survival, I highly recommend just sticking with the one that's 2. So we're gonna put all the sticky pistons there. We're gonna put a bunch right here. Take out your redstone dust and just bring it down this whole little line. Next, take out your repeaters and put repeaters going into all these blocks with the torches on them. Make sure they are all on 2 ticks delay. So we gotta switch these all over to 2 ticks, and then put redstone dust behind them. And there's a pig right next to me. I can hear you, pig. Oh, I can hear you, pig. I'll let you live because it's going nighttime and I really just want to finish this. Next, what you're gonna do is take out your block of choice and just put it right above all these torches. And then just put in your stairs. So let me get out my stairs. Actually, I don't have that out right now. And then just put in your stairs like so. So stairs. Stairs. I really don't want to turn the video. I just want to get it done. And then of course, you know, you want to clean it up so you can't see any of the redstone. Like that. And if I click the button, they all go down. Click the button again, they all go up. And if I go on the inside and click the button, they all go down. Click the button again, they go all up. They all go up. So now pretty much it's just up to you guys. You just got to clean it up, but you are completely done. That's how you build my very easy hidden room behind a staircase. Very much expandable. I don't know why you would want to expand it up to 15. Of course, I mean, you could do a little bit here and there, and of course you can also do this weird design. Maybe you just want to have it open up 2 different rooms or something like that. I thought that would be a pretty cool idea for something. But there you guys go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. And man, this looks so derpy right now. I wish I cleaned it up a little bit better. But that's it, guys. Peace.